Hey everybody, welcome to GoForGreenLiving. My name's Daniel. Now, this is a little bit off-beaten topic here, but I had a dream last night, and it's the Spirit, Holy Spirit has led me to share it. So here I am. Who am I to say yes or no? But you will understand why later. I had a dream. I went to heaven. Now I go walking into this place, a great hall place. You know, but you couldn't see the walls, but you could tell it was a great hall, and there were thousands of people there. But I knew them all. I knew everybody in my life. I recognized them. They were at some point in another, part of my life. And my mother was there, and my grandmother. Oh, it was so good. I didn't get to talk to them, but there was also thousands of angels there, and Yeshua stood in the middle, and they were all cheering and clapping. You did it! You won! You did it! You overcome. And I was like, am I dead? Did I die? That's good. I'm glad. Why is everybody cheering? Well, Yeshua came closer to me, came toward me. And you remember the last time I saw Yeshua, he didn't say nothing to me. And, that can kind of bother you. And he come up to me and he said, welcome, my good and faithful servant. You want to feel the Holy Spirit? Let Yeshua tell you that. Welcome, my good and faithful servant. And it was just overwhelming. And everybody's still cheering. You did it. Yeah. Yes, you did it. You did it. The angels are singing. Everybody's, yes, you did. And so I asked Yeshua. I know I tried really hard because, I look at my life to this point. And I think, well, I tried really hard, but nothing to be cheered about. I mean, come on. I just getting things now. Of course, I looked at myself and I was older than I am now. So, I don't know how much older, but anyway. I said to Yeshua, now, and a question, I said, I know I tried, but why is everybody cheering and clapping? Even Yeshua was cheering and clapping, it was so exhilarating. But he said to me, he said, Daniel, look dead in my face. A smile dropped from his face. He says, I want you to remember who you are and what you're going to do. And he took his finger and he touched me right here between the eyes. And it was like, boom, flash, lights. And I fell back. And I fell back to earth in my dream. And I fell into the greater Exodus. I fell right into the greater Exodus. Root and I are there. Of course, we're helping everybody. Root and I, if you got a cut, we're fixing it. You got a broken arm, we're wrapping it up. If you're hungry, we're feeding you. You need a tent, we're making sure you got shelter. We are taking care of everybody. Thousands and thousands of people. 600,000 plus. But then that became it became a thing with everybody. Everybody started helping everybody. It just became this thing. Everybody was helping everybody. And it was just like, just like this perpetual motion of everybody working together, helping everybody. And everybody seemed to have one goal. Now, that's when, the veterans had already been showing up, but they show up, God's holy army. The veterans and the warriors of the world. They show up, God's holy army, and look out for us and the 144,000. Now the 144,000 are in the middle of us. We completely surround the 144,000, and they look like light, walking beings of light. When I look to that direction, and everybody in the group, everybody that completely surrounded, would defend them with their own lives. I mean, everybody, to the grandmother, to the biker, to whatever. Everybody in between would defend those 144,000 with their life. Now we walked over countries. Countries. There's a lot more details, but I'm not going to go into that now. But we walked over countries, and several miracles later, we come to close to Israel, and right there at Israel, there's a great army, and Israel's in shambles, but they won't let us pass to get to Israel. They're like, no, you're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So they want to wipe us off the map. Well, we stand up as one new man, and we, women, children, the children don't fight, but the women fight. It's something about that over there. It's something about over there. It's such a dishonor. I mean, for it to be killed by a woman, it's such a dishonor. But anyway, we plow right through, leaving nothing behind, and we go into Israel, and we rebuild it, and we become self-sufficient. And I would say a good 25 years. I'm king, and Ruth is queen, and the entire world surrounds Israel, and we wind up being just in Jerusalem. And the entire world surrounding Jerusalem, and they're coming to wipe us out, and we are battling like noble knights. I mean, we don't lose, but it's just so overwhelming. It's just so overwhelming. When there's 500 against 1, you're gonna die back in your numbers. But anyway, so even as me, as king, I grab my sword, from the beginning, and I go and fight with everyone. Just like everything. Root too. This fighting. We're all fighting. And that's when I lose my life. At that moment. Something happens, but I die a hero. I mean, that's for sure. But I lose my life then. But as I'm falling, I look back. I'm falling to the ground, and I look back into the clouds, and the clouds start rolling back like a scroll. And here comes Yeshua, like geese, as they're flying, coming down, and he's in front. And he has these flaming swords and these shields of fire, and they're on horses, and they're coming through, and all the enemies just blow away. I don't know about y'all, but that's the details of the dream that I've been led to share. But knowing that I would throw my golden crown at Yeshua's feet is pretty awesome. Knowing that I can overcome is pretty awesome too. Anyway, guys, well, that was my dream. Y'all take it for what it is. I love you, and I'll catch you on the next video.